Be here. Grateful to be back in Indiana, y'all. Thank you for anybody who's seen me play before, and if you haven't, hopefully we'll be friends by the end of the night. We'll see. Mike asked me to play this song, and my dad was a forklift mechanic. He was a Marine, and he was also he became a fundamental independent Baptist preacher. My dad found Jesus when I was 7 years old. He was in a trailer park in Lewisburg, North Carolina, if you're wondering. Jesus and my dad. And my dad quit drinking, smoking, cussing, cold turkey. He just couldn't quit his temper. That was the one thing he had. And I remember when I was 7 years old, my job was to take my brother and sister and sit with them on the couch, and mom and dad would start fighting. And I'd hold their hand on the couch and watch TV or something, and my mom would usually steer the fight away from there, usually to the kitchen. And I did that till I was 13 years old, and I got up off the couch. I couldn't take it anymore, and I was no bigger than this mic stand, y'all. And I remember I walked through my old bedroom, which was the old dining room of this old 1903 farmhouse we lived in. And I remember I had a 4x4 post bed with 2x6 rails on the side. 1x4 was holding up a piece of plywood. It was my box spring and a mattress on top of that. I walked into the kitchen and saw my mama's feet off the floor. And I looked at Daddy and said, "Daddy, put her down. You ain't gonna touch her again." He looked at me and said, "What'd you say to me?" I remember watching my mama's feet hit the floor, and I remember my daddy coming and rushing at me and wrapping me up, and we went into my bedroom, and he slammed me on my bed, and when he did, we went through the bed, and it broke. Now, I was laying there, and it hurt like hell, and I couldn't breathe, but I'll be honest with you, I think that might have been the moment I realized I was going to be a Marine myself, because I was a huge WWE fan, and we just went through the table. From 13 to 21, I fought my dad. I knocked him out when I was 21 years old. I thought I killed him. His eyes rolled back in the back of his head and he'd hit the ground. I ran out in the woods in the middle of October and waited to see blue lights on the pine trees for 3 hours because I thought they were gonna come get me. After 3 hours, I was shaking so bad, I was cold, I couldn't take it anymore. I came back to the house, my mom was in the yard, she said, "He's inside." And my dad and I had a strained relationship, and I usually stop the story there, but I'll be honest with you, I don't want to stop it there tonight. And I started doing this recently. My dad was not a bad man, y'all. He had his demons he couldn't beat. But he was a great granddad to my kids. My wife told me, she said, he deserves to know his grandkids. That's okay, but if he messes up, I'm taking him down. I meant it. But I'm gonna tell you what, he never missed a T-ball game. He never missed a soccer game. He took him to Chuck E. Cheese, for God's sakes, and I hate that place. My dad passed away 9 years ago this year, September, and I miss him every day. And people ask all the time where I got the idea for this song, and now you know. My little girl met a new friend just the other day on the playground at school, between the tires and the swings. But she came home with tear-filled eyes, and she said to me, "Daddy, Alyssa lies." Well, I just brushed it off at first, 'cause I didn't know how much my little girl had been hurt. Oh, the things she had seen, I wasn't ready when I said, "You can tell me." She said, "Alyssa lies to the classroom. Alyssa lies every day at school. Alyssa lies to the teachers as she tries to cover every bruise." My little girl laid her head down that night to go to sleep. As I stepped out the room, I heard her say a prayer so soft and sweet. God bless my mom and my dad, and my new friend Alyssa. Oh, I know she needs you bad, because Alyssa lies to the classroom. Alyssa lies every day at school. Alyssa lies got to school on Monday, I heard the news. My little girl asked me why everybody looks so sad. The lump in my throat grew bigger with every question that she asked, until I felt the tears roll down my face. And I told her that Alyssa wouldn't be in school today. She doesn't lie in the classroom. She doesn't lie anymore at school. Alyssa lies with Jesus because there's nothing that anyone would do. Tears fill my eyes when my little girl asked me why Alyssa lies. Oh Daddy, tell me why. Alyssa lies.
Whoa!
Hey.